Tonight on Prime News, delivering on a 24-year promise, the heroes of the Rugby World Cup final. To the victors, the spoils, Auckland hails the All Blacks with a parade of champions. And the stadium of 4 million exhales as the final whistle blows and the party begins. This is Prime News for Monday, the 24th of October. I'm Eric Young. In sport, our other first 5/8 becomes an unlikely Rugby World Cup hero. And 6 of the best for Manchester City as they humble their greatest rivals.
This is Prime News, first at 5:30.
Kia ora, good evening. There were tears, there was relief, there was unrestrained joy, and that was just the All Blacks. Emotions spilled over at Eden Park and in living rooms across the nation after a tense 8-7 win over France in the Rugby World Cup final. After 24 years, a stadium of 4 million exhaled. And today, to follow the partying through the night, a parade through the city, where the guest of honour was a small golden cup and everyone wore black.
A street stadium of tens of thousands, cheering, screaming, dancing, paying tribute to the boys in black. This was the moment to triumph and shine, and for players celebrating the game of their lives, support like they've never seen or imagined.
It's pretty awesome. I've been blown away by the amount of people around, but it's such a small little trophy, but what it means is huge.
The parade taking over Auckland's heart as the hearts of supporters were put on passionate display. A sea of black, but so much colour.
I wasn't alive in '87, so to be part of this is really something special, and it sort of leaves me a bit speechless, but yeah, I'm just soaking up at the moment. It's awesome.
The Webb Ellis Cup, lifted for the crowds like it was last night, now back where it all began.
It's just the raw emotion, and you know, obviously 24 years, and you know, the way we put in, it's pretty exciting.
Exciting too for those who turned out hours before, just to get a glimpse of the prize.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah! It was great! And the party isn't over yet, with parades planned for Christchurch tomorrow and Wellington on Wednesday. Gina Gerbic, Sky News.
Well, almost half the country was watching the World Cup final one way or the other. The game was the highest rating television event in New Zealand history, with 1.9 million tuning in. Tension-filled lounges all across the country and tens of thousands packed into fan zones to see the men in black play their most important game in 24 years.
This is what the All Blacks and the nation have been waiting 24 long years for.
There's going to be a lot of stories told as we get older, but no one can ever take this away from this group and from this bunch of men. And they're tough men, and they've lifted it all out here tonight, and I think the whole country should be proud of every single one of them.
Can't hear yourself think here. The people have been outstanding in support of this team and support of this Rugby World Cup, and I'm so proud to be a New Zealander standing here.
Fan zones were filled to the brim, those who couldn't get in forced to watch what they could from the sidelines. For those inside, nervousness and nail-biting as the scores closed. Worry, were we about to lose the tournament on home soil? But time was on our side, the clock counting down, the French unable to score. 6 weeks of unwavering support, passionately erupting in seconds. A party on Auckland streets like never before.
I'm an American, and all I have to say is good on the All Blacks. They did a great job.
I thought the All Blacks would have done better, to be quite honest, tonight, but yeah, the French took it to us and they did really well.
Oh, I thought the French played really well. Maybe they played better than us. Yeah, maybe we got lucky, I don't know.
But we won.
Yeah.
Some hoped the triumphant captain would come out of the town.
Well, isn't he going to come out tonight? Well, hello. I would. And if the Frenchmen come out, you watch it.
The French say they were robbed but were gracious in defeat.
If the French lose, it's not their fault. But we all say, allez les bleus!
But while the French commiserated, home supporters partied on, relishing every moment, savouring every second. World champions in their own backyard. Kim Baker-Wilson, Sky News.
Well, while it was scenes of jubilation here in France, it was only disappointment. Thousands of French fans packed into bars across the country to watch the World Cup final. There was celebration as Captain Thierry Dusautour made it over the try line, but the nerves quickly set in as the nail-biting final came to a close. While most in this Toulouse pub despaired at their team's loss, this lone All Black supporter could not contain his excitement. Well, the All Blacks could do no better on the field, and the country continues to be praised for the job it did off it. The head of the IRB says we've sent the